Oh, good morning, Professor.
Namaskar, Mr. A. How are you this fine morning?
I'm very well. Tell me, were you a guest at the Santon Convention Center last night?
I was there. Matter of fact, I had invitation extended to me not only yesterday, unlike some of our political celebrity friends, but I received my invitation probably about 2 days ago.
And who was sharing the table with you, Professor?
I was not sharing any table with any in particular individual because you must understand, Mr. A man of my status
Yes.
requires to be seated on a 10-seater table
Yes, of
with
course.
9 security personnel.
Okay, so was it an enjoyable evening for you?
It was most impressive, the kind of arrangements and of course I could not pay too much of attention to Madiba's speech.
Why not?
Because I was being flanked by all these beautiful women. You know, Robert De Niro came to me to ask for my autograph.
Robert De Niro asked for your autograph.
That's what he said. Bill Clinton came to ask for autograph. Matter of fact, he whispered in my ear.
What did he say to you?
He said, Monica is a big fan of yours.
Big, yes, I'm sure.
That's what he said.
But perhaps we can chat a little later about this. But the word for today, Professor, is yeg.
You can't complete the word, Mr. I think you got cut out.
No, the word is yeg. Y-E-G-G. Yeg.
That's the word.
That is the word, yes.
Not yegi.
Not yegi. No, yegi's at home at the moment. Yeah, the word is yeg. Why?
An interesting word, Mr. A.
Fascinating. Has
It's
it
coming
stumped
back
you?
to me.
Has it stumped you?
It's coming back to me.
Uh-huh.
I was a bit confused originally, but whereby I must tell you the word could easily be construed as adjective.
It could be misconstrued,
But
certainly.
that would be incorrect, would it not be,
It
Mr.
would
A?
be incorrect, yes.
It could be a verb,
But
but that would also be a bit misleading for the uneducated
absolutely, because it's not a verb.
because it's a noun.
It is a noun,
That's
Professor.
what it said. The word originated in Indus Valley, County in Chatsworth.
Uh-huh.
It originated there because Rai Pupa had a very, very profound affection for eating scrambled eggs, you see, Mr. A.
Yeah.
However, because of the vitamin that is constituted in the yellow part of the egg, it is the yolk. He used to have what they used to call egg flip.
Egg flip, okay.
Now you see what happened was he used to watch Rocky 1. And you remember in Rocky 1, the movie, Mr. Sylvester Stallone used to drink egg flip raw.
Yeah, explain how that works.
Well, what he used to break an egg. He used to, matter of fact, break 7 eggs and then crack it up and put it into a glass and drink it raw, purely for the energy. Now, Rai Pupa, because he was starting with Maniapua,
Yeah.
anybody who comes into contact with Maniapua will tell you they need a lot of energy. Now, egg doesn't only refer to the egg, but only to the yellow part of the egg, which is the yolk.
Specifically the yellow part of the egg.
That's what it said. So, egg refers to something that can give you lots of energy, Mr. A.
Professor, I'm so glad we have you as a guest on our
I'm
show.
aware, Mr. A. You don't have to say it. I'm truly brilliant. I'm quite aware.
Yes, but there's an alternative meaning and a far more reasonable explanation for this term yeg.
Ball, Mr. A.
A yeg is simply a thief or a safecracker. Now, I'm trying to figure as someone who drinks
But Mr. A.
egg flip and,
Mr. A.
and someone who's able to crack the combination of a safe and a thief.
You must remember, Mr. A. You see, you must think about it laterally.
Okay.
If somebody is considering breaking into another individual's house
Yeah.
to break into the tijori or the safe,
Yeah.
he must be mentally and physically vitalized, would he not be?
Absolutely.
And he has to have lots of energy just to climb that wall.
That's true.
That's why the word yeg is referring to thieves.
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 What is thieves?
thieves, Mr.
Oh,
A.
thieves, I do beg your
That's what
pardon.
I said.
Right. So, as I said, Professor, you've got a stomach ailment.
That is correct, Mr. A. I was not feeling too well from last night.
Yeah, you must take care. Did you enjoy the meal, by the way?
That's why I'm having two problems, Mr. A.
Yeah, well, hopefully next week when we have a little more time, we can ask you for your impressions of the party that you attended last night, the 85th
I must
birthday.
leave right now, Mr. A. I do not mean to be rude. I would love to stay and chat. I know you want to chat with me and share some of my intellectual genius.
No, I wanted to
But,
share some of your experiences at the 85th party of my Jesus.
I must leave right now because I've got a specific friend who's coming to take me away. A certain Mrs. Kani.
Mrs.
Kani.
Connie,
That's what I said.
she's taking you away where?
I'm not at liberty to divulge, Mr. A, because Mark might be listening.
Oh, Kanye.
That's what I said.
Kanye. You're going out into space, are you?
Well, let's just say I love to share some Africanism.
Yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed the blast off.
I do thank you, Mr. A.
Namaskar.
This has been a Vikash and Ravi production.
दुलिया दुलिया हे दुलिया तू कहाँ पे मर गए दुलिया
Oh, Pugna, you know I'm not feeling well, Pugna.
not feeling well
From last night, Bukhar.
huh?
I'm suffering, and you'll keep troubling me. You know, when I was young,
Darling,
Huh?
when you was young, what happened?
I used to have Saturday night fever.
I remember, darling. You remember I used to have that white three-piece suit.
Oh,
I used to have the black shirt.
oh.
I used to put my gold chain. And we used to go dancing.
You should look like John Travolta's.
John Travolta's, right.
No, I used to also have Saturday night. Now, I have Saturday night hot flashes. What you want, Pugna?
Darling, you know, last night I went Shibin, right?
Hmm?
Ruby's husband was drinking there, man. He
Hmm.
was paralytic, paralytic.
Malik.
I said, why, bro? Why are you drinking so much?
What is it, Pugna? Must be, maybe he had a fight with Ruby, isn't?
Yeah, he said, no, man. Dudia, he said Ruby ran away from the house
Mm.
with his best friend.
Hey, Malik.
But I said, Moga, I'm your best friend.
Oh,
He said, no, folks, no more. Now he is my best friend because he ran away with Ruby. I'm so lucky I got Mrs. like you, Julia. Darling, come here. Hey, you're so hot, eh?
I got hot flashes.
Bokar chalta hai.
No, I got hot flashes.
No, you don't have hot flush, darling. You sat on my soldering iron. Darling,
I just got SMS.
from who, Sona?
JJ,
Ka bolas.
do the words chalte chalte mean anything?
Have a super Sunday, everybody. We'll be back next Saturday morning to sparkle, to brighten up your weekend again. And if you're going to be on the roads, to all the kids, all the scholars in KwaZulu-Natal who return to schools on Tuesday, make the best of the third term. Michaelmas holidays around the corner, isn't it, Ray?
Yes, just another 3 months to go.
Yeah, it's like 8 weeks for Johannesburg before they go on holiday again. But stay tuned to Lotus FM for all the details of ticket outlets for that massive National Women's Day Carnival. We'll also tell you more next week about Udit Narayan and Alka Yagnik touring South Africa at the end of August, beginning of September. We'll tell you about the Dream Girls tour from India to South Africa.
His brother Joseph, which word from the Czech language meaning hard work did Karl Čapek coin while writing a play? Actually made up by his brother Joseph, which word from the Czech language meaning hard work did Karl Čapek coin while writing a play? What the word that he coined is obviously an English word that is in common usage today. Your cryptic clue is forming a relationship like a girl in an embrace. Forming a relationship like a girl in an embrace. Your answer is one word, 8 letters. Forming a relationship like a girl in an embrace. One word, 8 letters. If you have the answers, call us now on your Durban Studios, 089-310-8789.
Now, here's a couple of quick pieces just before we go into the news at 9 o'clock. I do believe we have an interview coming up in just a few moments, Ray.
Yes, we do. I'm trying to contact Arena Park, and we should be on the air very shortly with that interview.
And just a note, today Adnan Sami Khan is performing at the Caesars Palace in Gauteng. I was actually intrigued when I saw the post, and it said that as part of the supporting acts include a woman called Meghna Naidu.
Meghna Naidu is famous for?
I thought to myself that is such a wonderful gesture from the promoters. They've got a girl from Chatsworth to sing with Adnan Sami.
This is Meghna from India, though.
It turns out to be Meghna Naidu, the lady who sang Kaliyo Kachaman.
Wonderful voice, doesn't she?
Yes.
She's got a remarkable voice.
Nice hips as well.
How old is she?
Never got to ask her.
You going to the show tonight?
No.
No complimentaries?
No complimentaries.
When last have you paid for tickets?
1991.
What show was that?
Amitabh Bachchan in South Africa.
The last time you ever paid for tickets?
It's the last time I've ever paid for a ticket to an international event. Yeah. But just before we get to that interview, a very interesting, true story this. I had an SMS a short while ago from, it turns out to be from somebody whose number I had on my phone. But as you know, my previous phone handset was stolen, and so I lost all the numbers I had in there. And then this person was kind enough to call me back. It turns out to be an SMS I received from Prim Reddy.
Yeah, what does it say? Yeah.
Now, Prim Reddy is the very gorgeous SABC television presenter, and she sent me an SMS, and I was very chuffed when I got it first, because I thought perhaps she was referring to the category, and I'll read this SMS in a while for it to make sense. I thought she was referring to a category of, good-looking guys, tall, dark, handsome, that sort of thing. Not that we're sounding vain.
What, doesn't she have my number?
No, well, she called me back immediately thereafter.
Yeah, apologized.
To apologize because
Wrong
she
number.
said, she said,
yeah, forward it to Ray.
She said the SMS wasn't meant for me. It accidentally got sent to me. and the SMS read, this was actually meant for you, Ray. It's supposed to have gone to you. You're quite correct.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, I know what's coming. So
the SMS read,
yeah.
I sent your photograph to Ripley's Believe It or Not. They couldn't believe it either. But thank you, Prim, for calling back and correcting that. Now, we do have this interview, Ray.
Very, very quickly. We've got 2 minutes before the news. So let's cross to Arena Park. Good morning, Mr. Rajvansi.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Lotus FM listeners, and good morning to you, Ray.
Yeah, Mr. Rajvansi, how are you this morning?
I'm not too happy, but,
Are you on your way to Johannesburg?
Let me finish. You're talking while I'm talking.
My apologies, Mr. Rajvansi.
We have to take the highs and the lows together.
Yeah.
But this morning, I'm just a little bit disappointed.
Why are you disappointed?
Well, I had my flight booked to Johannesburg.
Yeah.
I wanted to go. I was expecting an invitation.
This is to the Big Bash,
This is to Madiba's Bash.
the 85th birthday party.
I heard that they had 1,600 specially invited guests. And I thought to myself, Raj, I said, boy, Raj, you good-looking man. You must be on the guest list. And yesterday when I phoned...
Because it would have been common courtesy to do so. I mean, you invited the gentleman to your home, didn't you?
I must tell you, when I invited him a couple of months ago to my house,
Yes, Mr.
I remember this one incident. We were sitting, Shamu had quite a big display for him, and she also cooked.
Yes, Mr. Rajvansi.
And that was not meant to sound Shamu. She's not here, eh?
Okay.
But Shamu made quite a big spread
Yes.
of Indian foods.
Yeah.
And I remember I said to him, I said, Madiba, would you like another 2 samosas?
That's his veg and non-veg.
It was non-veg potato, the
Yes.
soft cooking type, gravy soakers.
Yes, of course.
And I said, Madiba, would you like 2 more samosas? He said, Raj, I've already eaten 4. I said, Madiba, actually you ate 7, but who's counting,
So they
Now-
didn't invite you, did they?
Well, I have not. I'm assuming, Ray, that my invitation is still in the post, the postal services.
Yeah.
But what I'm planning to do is to take my flight up to Johannesburg today,
Yes.
stand outside Sandton Convention Center, just in case they forgot my invitation.
Yeah.
They might see me and invite me in.
Yes, I'm sure that they'd love to see you there. And tell me, anything special in terms of your dress for tonight?
I must tell you, I've got a new hairstyle.
You do?
I'm going the Feroz Khan look.
You're serious?
That's what I said.
The Feroz Khan look.
Well, I'm planning to
As in
pierce my ears.
As in Feroz Khan circa 2003 or Feroz Khan circa 1960 with Dharmatma?
That's right, Ray. No, not 1960 Dharmatma. I'm talking about his new look where he is going bald. I want to make a new appearance. Madiba is into his 86th year of existence this year.
Yes.
I said to myself, I looked in the mirror and I said, Raj, you're a good-looking man, you.
You said that, did you?
I said that.
What did your mirror say?
My mirror cracked on the top. But I must tell you, I want to go there.
Yeah.
If Madiba's ladies are listening, I don't want to grovel.
Yeah.
I'm a man of standing.
Yes, of course.
But please give me my invitation. It's not nice to see a grown man cry.
Good luck, Mr. Dutchfancy.
Thank you, Ray. Thank you, listeners. Remember, even if I don't go to this today,
Yes.
make sure you'll put your cross on my face.
Yes, it's time for the news now, Trishni.
I'm the man.
You're the man.
This news bulletin is brought to you with the compliment of the Chatsworth Centre.
Looking for an upmarket shopping experience with a difference? You'll find it at the center of the action, Chatsworth Centre. With more than 150 stores to engage your interests, plus cinemas and restaurants, Chatsworth Centre offers you the latest fashion and accessories, as well as groceries, furniture and more. With so much to see and do, it's no wonder it's been the focal point for the community for the last 10 years. Open every day with loads of free parking. Chatsworth Centre, the heart of Chatsworth.
Good morning. News just in. Traffic has been disrupted in Durban following a 3-car pileup at the intersection of Breer and Cleaver Road. The area has been closed off. Hundreds of mourners have gathered at the Good Hope Christian Center in Cape Town for a 3-hour funeral service for 8-year-old Sasha Lee Crook. Among them are school children from Thornton Road Primary, where Sasha Lee was a grade 3 pupil. She went missing from her grandparents' home in Ottery nearly 2 weeks ago and was found murdered on an open field near Muizenberg on Monday. Meanwhile, the body of an unidentified boy believed to be about 12 years old has been found in a train at Cape Town Station. The child had sustained 2 shot wounds to the chest and left arm. Police say the body was found on a train which left Khayelitsha Station after 7 last night. Cleaners at Cape Town Station discovered it in a 3rd-class carriage 2 hours later. The motive for the killing is unknown at this stage. And on to some good news. The tally of the overwhelming number of congratulatory messages to former President Nelson Mandela on his 85th birthday yesterday will be released later today. Special telecom lines were set up in honor of Madiba in the hopes of setting a world record for the highest number of birthday messages received, counting the number of telephone as well as SMS greetings. Listen out for that result in bulletins coming up. Moving abroad, observers in Britain are calling for an investigation into the circumstances that led to the apparent suicide of a mild-mannered British Defence Ministry biologist. David Kelly was found dead in the woods near his Oxfordshire residence yesterday. He had earlier been dragged into a fierce political dispute about intelligence used to justify the war on Iraq. British parliamentarian David Chidgey says they had no alternative but to grill Kelly about London's justification for the war.
We were not allowed to interview the heads of our security services. We were not allowed to see the earlier drafts of the dossiers that went into making the presentational document to Parliament. And without that information, which was denied to us on security grounds, it's very difficult to come to a firm conclusion.
And finally, the French government has banned the use of the word email in all its ministries, documents, publications and websites. It's the latest step to try and stem an incursion of English words into the French language. Government insists internet surfers in France use the phrase courrier électronique instead of email. And that's a wrap of the news at 9, the top story this hour. Traffic has been disrupted in Durban following a 3-car pileup at the intersection of Breer and Cleaver Road. The area has been closed off. For Lotus FM News, I'm Trishni Subramani. Join me for more news at 11 o'clock.
And that news bulletin was brought to you with the compliment of the Chatsworth Centre.
Everybody now, let me see you move. Come on, all you Let me see you groove. That's the way I like it. Shake it, shake it. Come on now. Woo!
I said to her I refused to go.
You, Mr. Rajvanshi, a few minutes ago you were in tears because you didn't get an invitation.
That's right, Ray.
And now
but
you
I
don't
must
want to
tell
go.
you, Visvin phoned me.
Yes.
He said, Raj, you are a man of standing. You are a man of stature.
Yes, of course.
It is not nice to hear you cry on radio.
Yes.
Don't go for the event. You should actually boycott the event, even if they send you an invitation that is late.
What did you say to him?
Subsequently, I got a call, and the lady apologized. She said, Mr. Bansi, you are invited. And I said, I don't want to go, because I heard that there is Italian music, and I don't think that I should be part of that procedure if they don't have chutney music instead.
You don't like Italian music?
I said to her, I don't want to go. Take my invitations. Do not call me back. I heard there is Italian music, and I am not a fan of opera music.
You heard that they're having an opera there?
Opera music, Ray, and I don't particularly enjoy opera music.
No, Mr. Rajvanshi. It's not opera.
Yes.
It's not the opera. It's not music from the opera.
It's opera Italian music. They said opera will be there.
No. Opera will be there, but it's not the musical opera. This is the television talk show hostess, Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey?
That's right. It's not the opera. It's not the musical opera.
Shambu, get the lady back on the line. If Madiba's ladies are listening,
yes.
Phone me back, please. Phone me, I want to come.
Did you say no to them?
I said no, Ray.
You did?
I said no, I don't want to come.
Yeah.
I told her, don't send me another invitation that's late.
Yes.
You are a nincompoop.
You said that?
I said that to her.
And you didn't want to go because of Oprah music?
That's what I said.
Yes.
I feel terrible.
Yes, you should.
I feel bad.
You should.
I want to go.
You want to go?
Phone me.
So if the PA is listening in from Santon, please give Mr. Rajvanshi a call.
Ray, I must go now. Shamu wants to give me a hug.
Yes, good luck, Mr. Rajvanshi.
That is tragic.
I'm hoping that this matter resolves itself. It's becoming almost like the bold and the beautiful.
Can somebody from Madiba's office please get in touch with Mr. Rajvanshi and sort this matter out?
Yeah.
It is sad.
I feel tears in my eyes.
You have no idea how many tears I have in my eyes right now. It's 9:15, And the uncles have arrived, Ray.
Yeah, as usual. I'm going to go off into the canteen, make myself a cup of coffee. Sanj is joining me. What's on the platter? Vikash probably thinks I lie about this. Sanj, you tell him what's on the platter this morning.
Oh, yeah. Sanj, you tell me.
Should be.
Would you believe it if Sanj tells you what's on the platter?
No, please, Sanj, go ahead and tell me.
The last time we did tell Vikash, she said choke and die, and I choked. So Vikash,
Yeah,
we're
Sanj,
having breakfast.
just to remind you, you mentioned earlier, self-confession, that you are still disturbed from The Exorcist in 1973.
You didn't say that, didn't you?
When I was 2 years old.
You said that, didn't you,
No, he
Sanj?
said it when he was 2 years old.
I beg your pardon. He was disturbed because he was 2 years old.
At the time, yeah.
Oh, he was disturbed only for that year.
No, make that -2.
You were minus 2 years old.
Yeah, he was born in 75. Okay. All right. Do we have the uncle in Durban, Uncle Peru in Durban, right?
Yes, he is. I'm going up to coffee. I'm going to enjoy my breakfast, and I'll talk to you later.
There we go.
The Uncle's Peru and Dollars brought to you with the compliments of SK Naidu's of the Chatsworth Centre and the Phoenix Plaza for top quality and affordable prices.
SK Naidu's invites you to experience grandeur with their latest range of saris at incredibly low prices. Printed peach skin and crepe silk saris from 40 Rand. Crushed silk and Italian silk embroidered Jardosi saris from 300 Rand. Gari and Kumapi kolam silk saris from 300 Rand. Latest Swarovski diamond silk embroidered saris, 200 Rand. Printed Gauri type Resham bordered saris from 150 Rand. And silk bandhani gold checkered saris, 250 Rand. Why pay more? Come see our genuine low prices on the widest range of saris at SK Naidu's, Chatsworth Centre and Phoenix Plaza. And we say a very good morning to Uncle Peru in Durban. Vanakkam, Uncle Peru.
Vanakkam, Vikash. How are you, man?
I'm very well, thank you. You must be excited about your appearance on the 9th of August at Kingsmead Cricket Stadium.
I'm so excited. Yesterday, the promoters called me and they said, we want to make a special entrance for you at the show.
Right.
In fact, it's called Bala, and then I'm telling the same story now.
Right, well, Uncle Bala is right here. Perhaps you want to say good morning to him.
Vanakkam, Bala.
Vanakkam, Peru.
You know the show on the 9th now we're going, eh?
We're back in business.
Now they're telling us that we must go on the motorbike on the stage.
Oh, but nice like that to go on the motorbike. Only the young ones go on the motorcycle, you know?
Now, yesterday in TPS, I went to the shop because they said I must learn to drive that thing now.
Yeah.
So I'm driving on the motorbike. From Durban, I'm Slanga side.
Right.
I'm driving the thing, boom, that thing is going fast, right?
Yeah.
Now one car is coming by me, I'm knocking by his window. I'm traveling 140 kilometers an hour now.
Right.
I'm knocking by his window. I said, excuse me, sir. I said, you ever drove a motorbike? I'm asking him.
You
now.
asking him.
140 kilometers.
Nice to ask, you know?
I'm driving. He said, he got angry with me, drove past me.
He overtook.
He overtook me. He got a sports car, I think it was.
Yeah.
I'm waiting, I'm driving fast. Now another one car is coming fast. I went by the window. I'm traveling 140 now, imagine, eh?
Right.
I'm knocked by his window, he opened the thing, right?
While you're driving?
While I'm driving now. I said, Uncle, have you ever driven a motorbike?
Nice to ask, you know?
He said, I have you. Shut up and get out from here.
Oh,
I don't know what to do. I'm driving now. Another man is coming. I went by his window. I'm knocking. I said, Auntie, you ever drove a motorbike?
Nice to ask the auntie.
She said, shut up. You're so forward here.
Oh,
I didn't know what to do. Suddenly one bend came there now.
Yeah.
The motorbike crashed.
Oh, the motorbike crashed.
Motorbike crashed. I fell down.
Oh, Peru?
One man came there now. He said, Uncle, are you okay? I said, I'm fine. I said, excuse me, sir. You ever drove a motorbike?
Yeah.
He said, yeah, why? I said, tell me what the bloody brakes on this thing is. I didn't know what the brakes were.
Madan got into trouble.
What happened to him?
I told you Madan got married about 2 months ago.
Yeah, second marriage.
Yeah, I met Madan on Wednesday.
Right.
Now, Madan married one young girl. How old is Madan?
Madan is about 83.
And how old his wife is?
His second missus is about 29.
Yeah. Now, her mother is how old? Her mother can be his daughter. She's only 48, her mother, you know?
You call that a football marriage?
Football, why?
She's waiting for him to kick off.
I saw Madan on Wednesday. I reckon, Madan, how you?
Yeah.
You reckon I'm not good?
Yeah.
I said, Madan, what happened, you know?
Right.
Nice to ask,
Nice to
you
ask,
know?
nice to ask.
So, because you don't tell if you don't ask, you know? Because, Madan, what happened? He reckon, no, Bala, my mother-in-law was the cause of my divorce.
The first wife.
No, this one.
The second wife.
I reckon, Madan, I didn't know you got divorced.
Right.
He reckon, yeah, my mother-in-law was the cause of my divorce.
Well, she didn't like him because he was old son-in-law.
No, I that's what I thought.
Right.
I reckon, Madan, how you can blame your mother-in-law? What did she do? He reckon, no, my wife came home early from work one day.
And then?
He caught me in the bed with my mother-in-law. Madan, I tell you, he don't learn.
He's a lady killer.
Yeah, lady killer.
You know, Nine Boy came from school yesterday, man.
Nine Boy, nice boy, yeah?
Yeah.
How old is Nine?
Nine is 10 now.
No, nice like that.
He came home, he's showing me his assignment. He got a 0 on his assignment.
Oh, you 0, Pedro?
0. I said, not nice like that, Nine Boy. How can you get a 0?
Yeah.
He said, Tata, that is not a 0. I said, what is it? He said, no, you see, Tata, my ma'am normally gives stars.
Yeah.
She didn't have stars, so she gave me 1 moon. I said, you clever like your Tata.
Sowers is losing it little bit.
What she lost, man?
No, it's losing memory little bit, you know?
I can tell you, our age, I think I'm losing my memory, and I think I'm also losing my memory.
Yeah.
And
what else, Peru?
I forgot the second.
No, Sowers got one friend, you know?
Right.
Tulsi.
Tulsi?
Tulsi, yeah, Sowers got friend. Same, she's 5 years older than Sowers, you know?
Tulsi, lady that or man friend?
No, a lady.
Oh, right, because...
Now, for the last 6 months, Tulsi and Sowers go everywhere together, you know?
Nice like that.
Inseparable they are.
Nice like that.
Now, Sowers got very angry last week, Wednesday interferes.
Why?
They met each other.
Right.
They play brag in the afternoon together, you know?
They play brag, yeah?
Yeah, you know how these ladies
How
are.
much around they play for?
5 cents.
Nice like that,
Yeah. So, Tulsi and Sowers got together, they playing brag. Woyo, Peru, you won't believe.
What happened?
After 5 minutes, Tulsi looked at Sowers. She reckoned, Sowers, I got something to... No, she said, I got something to tell you, you know?
She said that, eh?
Yeah, so Sowers looked at her, wondering what she's talking about because she looked so serious, you know?
Right.
So she said, Tulsi, what's wrong? So Tulsi said, you know, you're my best friend for 6 months now, you know?
Right.
But I have to make a confession. She's telling Sowers,
right.
I forgot your name.
Oh,
you Sowers was finished, man. Tulsi said, but at least I'm being honest, you know?
Right.
I'm getting my age is catching up because I am 5 years older than you, you know?
Right.
She reckon, if you don't mind, you know, just tell me what's your name.
Right.
Sowers stared at Tulsi. She couldn't believe it, you know?
Right.
You look at Tulsi, she's thinking, then she reckoned to Tulsi, how soon you want to know? She forgot herself.
You know, I was walking with Egypt on the road, eh?
Your dog?
My dog's name is
Why
Egypt.
they call him Egypt?
Because he leaves little pyramid all over the house. I was walking with Egypt on the pavement.
Right.
Now suddenly...
Nice to walk on the pavement. If you walk on the road, it's a bit of a problem, you know?
Dangerous. Now I'm holding him on that chain and we're walking now, right?
Right.
Now suddenly it ran away to the other side of the road. It's sniffing...
Oh, that dog?
Yeah, it's sniffing one light pole there now.
Yeah.
Then it came my side, it's walking with me. Then suddenly ran the other side sniffing another one light pole.
Oh,
I said, Egypt, what is this, my boy? What is this? Then the dog said, no, Pero, I'm just checking my messages. Female.
Female. And why to laugh at other people's problems?
Why
Not
to
nice,
laugh?
you know?
Right.
I had terrible experience there, Pero.
What happened, ma?
You won't believe Wednesday, Sowers and I got mugged.
You got mugged.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, Pero, you won't believe. I went to work in the factory in the daytime, right?
Right.
Oh, we came home, we lying down and sleeping. I'm lying down next to Sowers. Next thing I can feel like hands on me, you know?
Right.
Hey, I first got excited. I thought it was going to be ganda, you know?
Right, right.
Hey, next thing I can feel the hands, got hair on the hands.
Ah,
Still I thought it was Sowers.
right.
Then I can feel the hands are holding my neck and he's pressing.
Ah.
Oh, I opened my eyes, Pero, there was a burglar in the house.
Burglar.
He caught me, tied me up on the chair.
Ah,
Sowers lying on the bed, he pulled out a gown.
ah,
Then he's looking at me and he's whispering in Sowers' ear something, you know?
right.
Oh, then he went in the bathroom. I'm telling Sowers, I said, Sowers, don't do anything to save me. Whatever he asks you for, just give it to him. He looks like a dangerous man.
Killer.
I told her he's a killer. He's a thief. But I gave her encouragement. I told her, Sowers, just remember, if you don't listen to him, he might kill us. Even he asked for Gigi, do it, whatever, never mind. For my sake, I won't pick on it. But be strong, Sowers. Be strong, my baby. I love you. Oh, Pero.
Ah,
She told me, Bala.
ah,
Actually, you know what he told me in my ears?
ah.
I said, what? He reckoned that she told me that burglar told her in the ears he thinks I'm very cute. Me.
Oh, you were gonna come for you
He's
just
gonna
now.
come for me.
Oh,
I said, then where you went now? She reckon, no, he went in the bathroom.
I don't tell why.
He's coming back now. She reckon, but don't worry, Bala. I love you. You be strong.
Oh, you very bad.
Lucky
That
the
is,
bathroom door got locked. He couldn't come out.
Very bad that was, man. All right, I will see you next week, yeah?
Now, Pero,
Yeah.
you're coming, Joburg.
For what?
You owe me 10 rand.
For what?
We forgot the bet we had for July.
I owe you 10 rand, ma.
Yeah.
I'll give you when you come Devon.
Oh, all right.
I'll give you that time, eh?
Okay, Pero.
Okay,
Vanakkam,
man.
Pero.
Bye.
And the Uncles, Pero and Bolo was brought to you with the compliments of SK Naidu's of the Chatsworth Centre and the Phoenix Plaza for top quality and affordable prices.
Very good, man. My parting shot for the morning.
Have you had a good look at yourself in the mirror?
I have.
Okay, and then, because you were telling me before we got on air that you stood in front of your mirror this morning.
Yeah.
You had a good look at yourself and it came to you in a flash, this parting shot.
That's correct.
Yeah. So let's hear your parting shot.
Men are like rugby balls.
Yeah, tell me why.
Now, this came to me in a flash because today's an all-important rugby encounter between the All Blacks and the Springboks. And I just thought to myself, you know, you got 30 men on that ground,
Yeah.
excluding the referee,
Yeah.
who are chasing these rugby balls. And it was like, eureka,
Yeah. So,
bam,
So let's hear your
a
parting
metaphor
shot. Yeah.
that men are like rugby balls.
Explain.
Bald,
Yeah.
odd-shaped,
Yeah.
full of wind,
You would be.
and used to being kicked around.
That's you.
Eureka.
That's you.
This has been a Ray Vikash Ravi production.
Dolia? Hey, Dolia, tu kahan pe mar gaye? Dolia?
You know, I can never ever have peace in this house, eh? Pugna, what you wanted? Why are you dying? You phoned them yesterday and said, fine, we're going to go for 9th of August show.
Yeah.
What am I going to wear, Pugna?
You must go Musa's shop and buy. Tell me, darling, you and Musa shop yesterday.
Huh?
You know how Musa was laughing at me, Dolia, when I went there yesterday afternoon.
But you know I went town yesterday, Pugs, and yes, I went to Musa's.
Yeah.
But why he was laughing at you?
I went to buy. Yeah, wrong words. Yeah.
What you went?
You went to Musa's. What you went to buy, darling?
I went to buy curtains, Pugna.
You went to buy curtains.
For the computer.
You went to buy curtains for the small computer.
You know I don't like to see dust and dirt in my house, isn't?
So why we need curtain for the computer, darling?
Hey, Bhondu, we need curtains because the computer got windows, isn't?
Ah.
Ulu? What you men's know? Only problem, Pukna,
Darling, ball.
is where I'm going to tie the curtain.
Yeah, and the other question is now, okay, we'll put the nail on the side of the computer name.
Huh.
And you're going to put tie back to, darling.
Put tie backs?
Huh? Hey, you're going to put frills to, darling.
No, you see, now you're making fun of me.
Right, I tell you why. I'm asking nicely, right?
Huh?
You see, one time you should do everything, right?
Right.
Now, Musa said he got half meter of that material left.
Bobolis.
Bobolas.
Huh.
So you said you're putting curtain.
Huh?
Frill to the dal there. Huh?
Frill.
Put frill for the curtain, for the computer windows, ne? Come here, darling. You're the computer genius.
I'm a little confused. Never mind. Give me a kiss quickly.
Yeah, you
What you gonna buy me for National Women's Day Carnival show?
you like a computer genius. You know, I want to tell you this thing honestly. It's such a kebab. But listen, Sona. Darling, you look so beautiful. You look like Bill Gates.